Today we're taking a look at the all-metal Leaf. Welcome to 30 Day Reviews. I'm Justin. I've been using this here work of art razor called the Leaf for about the last couple of months now. Now Leaf did send me this out to review for you guys, but as always it is all my thoughts and my honest opinion for you guys. Not only did they send me this, but they sent me their entire starter kit bundle, which includes a beautiful stand, 50 blades or 100 cutting edges, and a nice little blade bank. Now, as always, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the specs of this, show you guys a little bit about it, and then I'm going to get into my thoughts and opinions on this razor, as well as tell you guys if I think that it is well worth the money at the end of this review, so make sure you stick around. Now, first thing I want to tell you guys about this razor is that it is completely metal. There is no plastic on this. There is no plastic cartridge head that you gotta replace. This uses your standard safety razor blades, guys, your double edge razors, and it just is a very beautiful razor if you ask me. And so let's get looking at some of the specs of this a little bit closer up for you guys. There's quite a few things that I like about this razor. However, look at this color, guys. This is what they are calling Mercury. Now this razor also comes in a silver, a black, a chrome, as well as even a gold. So you have plenty of color options there. Now, being an all metal handle, it is very smooth with the exception of some notches on the bottom side. On the very end of the handle here, they've got their nice L for Leaf. I really like their logo. It is nice and clean. The head of this razor is really unique in that you have to unscrew the captured screw and then you can get to the razor blades. And there are 3 blades on this head. Each one of them is a half of a double edge razor blade. Just simply snap it in half and then you can go ahead and put these blades into place. They have little magnets on them so that they don't fall out very easily while you are replacing them. They stay in place. You don't need to worry about dropping them or anything. Then you simply close it back up and retighten that captured screw. Now, being an all-metal razor, you might want to know how much the razor itself weighs, and that's coming in at right at 2.9 ounces, which is a fairly decent heft to it, but it's not like your wrists or anything are going to get tired while using it. However, if you do get the bundle, you're going to get a little box with this here stand in it, and let me tell you what, the stand is about 5.3 ounces, and I swear you could beat somebody pretty good with this thing. So, you know, if you need a weapon in the bathroom or something, definitely get the stand. Now, even if you don't need a weapon in the bathroom, I do suggest getting yourself the stand because it does allow the razor to sit upright, and then you get all the air rotation around that razor head that you need to properly dry it. Now, as I said earlier, I was sent their starter bundle. It comes with 50 double edge razor blades. If you get their basic pack, it comes with 25, so it should last you about a half a year. This one is going to last me well into a year, and they are fairly good blades as well. Now, you're going to need something to hold all the blades in when you replace them, and that's why they send along in the starter kit a nice little blade bank. I really like this thing. It gives a nice place to put any of the used blades. Now, before I get into my experience using the Leaf, I want to know down in the comment section, have you seen this razor before? And so far, what do you think of it? Do you think that it's something that you would want to try? Let me know down in the comment section. The first thing that I notice is that the handle is fairly slick and it only has a few little notches on the bottom sides of it to be able to give you really any kind of hold traction whatsoever. However, if you just make sure that you don't have any soap on your hands, it is fairly comfortable. It does take a little bit of getting used to the hand positions that you can hold this, because it does have a triangle handle on it, which is definitely a little bit different than your typical round or square handles that you're probably used to. Some guys, and when I used to shave my full face, I would shave to the side sometimes or down most of the time. However, because of the large little panel on the head, you really can't shave it down because you're already going to pretty much be at your lip line. So you would definitely have to shave this to the side above the upper lip. Now, as you can see, the head of the razor has a large travel, and it doesn't take much at all to get that travel to move, meaning the springs inside the head are not very strong. However, I did find out that they don't need to be. This is so well engineered that it gets a very nice close shave on the first pass going down. And actually, this is the first razor that I found that I can go the opposite direction on without irritating my skin whatsoever, which is definitely a plus, because even with a double-edged safety razor, I can't do that on my face because it just irritates it too much. I'll tell you what, guys, if you have sensitive skin, I highly suggest checking out the Leaf just because of that alone. A while back, I did a live stream with this razor, and one of the questions on there was, how does it work on the head? Well, that was honestly one of the questions that I was thinking myself. So I did use this a couple of times, 2 or 3 times actually, to shave my head with it. Now, I definitely need a little bit more time than that 2 or 3 times shaving my head to get used to it, because 2 out of the 3 times I ended up nicking my head a little bit, and well, it just wasn't very comfortable, and I don't want to do that again. So I would need to figure that out so that I didn't nick it in the same place again. You could definitely use this to shave your head all the time. It is made for the arms and the legs and stuff like that, which I think you would do better on than the thicker head hair. However, if you're looking for a more eco-friendly way to shave your head, I do think that this would definitely do the job for you. Once you got used to it, you could probably shave your head fairly easily, fairly quick with it as well. Now, there's been something that I've been thinking about this, especially in the time and what's going on in the world. And I know that a lot of people are trying to save money wherever they can. And although this price, which we'll get to here shortly, is rather high initially, I think that it's well worth it, because if you like the idea of having a 3-blade razor, because that's what you're used to, and you like just, 1 or 2 passes, this here will get you what you're used to for pennies on the dollar after the initial cost. Because guys, these blades are very, very cheap. Not cheaply made. They're very sharp. They are razor blades after all. But you don't need to have the after costs of getting cartridges. And then you get the extra bonus of being extremely eco-friendly. Because guess what? These can all be recycled or tossed out, and you're not tossing out plastic every month. You're just tossing out a thin metal blade. And many places will recycle these if you have them in something like this or secured in a small tin. Now, as I stated, the upfront cost to this can be a little bit high. However, I think that it's well worth it, especially considering that it has a 30-day guarantee on it, as well as a lifetime warranty, just in case if something happens to go wrong with it, which me personally, you would have to abuse this thing for something to go wrong with it. The Essentials pack, which gets you the razor in your choice of colors and 25 blades, is just $80 at the time of this video, which I think alone is a pretty decent price. It's about twice what some of those cartridge razors are, yes, but this thing's gonna last you a whole lot more, and you're gonna end up saving money with it in the long run just because of the razor blades. Now, if you want to get the starter bundle, which is what they sent me, which gets you this awesome stand, the razor bank, as well as the 50 razor blades or 100 edges, is gonna be just $110. And I do believe that it is well worth every penny of that. I hope that this review helps you out, and I do want to know, now that you guys know the price of it as well, let me know down in the comment section if you think that you would buy something like this. If you want to get yourself a leaf or just check out their website, go ahead and make sure to check out the link down below. As always, until next time, you have a good one.